Hello everyone, welcome to FS25. Today we are on Frankenmuth, Michigan map, and welcome back to the dealership series. So, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to head down to the dealership. It's a John Deere dealership just down the road a little bit. Our truck, it's a Ram, I think 3500 with a flatbed, just company provided. But I'm going to head down the road, the dealership's just down there, and I'll tell you what we'll be doing for today. This road's probably got to get repaved. It's really bumpy. It's all the trucks going up and down here just kind of make big divots in the road and potholes. Oh, there it is, just up ahead. So yes, it's a John Deere dealership. It's the Frankenmuth Deere Dealer, I like to call it. But we're just going to pull in here. Got a decent amount of equipment, mostly tractors. We're a little short on implements for now. But I'm just going to get this truck parked. But for now, I'm going to give you a tour of the lot. I'll start over there and I'll work my way around. I do love this third-person camera. So nice. But starting off the lot here, we have two John Deere 8R 340s. This one is more of your planting tractor. It's got row crop duals, full front weights. It's got all the auto steer and everything. This is maybe more of a tillage tractor. You've got, got a good amount of rear wheel weight. Got a little bit more in there. But these have got more floater tires. Pretty big tires on it, actually. But yeah, it's more of a tillage tractor, maybe a grain cart pulling tractor. Here, we got a 310 8R, so a little bit less powerful. Still, front weights. All these have got full, I forget how much it is, but full front weight racks. Got auto steer, everything ready. Pretty good planting tractor. Now here's a little bit of a, older option, an 8270R. This one's got floater tires on it. Does have Green Star. I think it's a 6000 globe up there. So you could probably use it as a planting tractor. Maybe a manure spreading tractor would be good too. Does have some front weights. Pretty good tractor. It does have the ILS suspension, so you can raise and lower the front. I think that's pretty cool. Now here are some of our big articulated tractors. Nothing brand new. These are both used. I think this one's got about 500 hours on it, and this one's, I think, around 700, so pretty low hours. But we have a 9230R and a 9330. This one is more of your heavy duty. It's got full front weights. Got weighted floater tires on that. This one's probably a pretty good planting tractor. Both have Green Star, but this has got row crop tires. Does have weights, but be pretty good planting tractor, I think. Does have a 3-point and PTO. This one just has the PTO. So this would be probably good for tillage or maybe pulling the grain carts. This one, more of a planting style. Speaking of the grain carts, we have two Kinsey 1050s. This one has Firestone duals on it, looking pretty good. And this one is on, I think, 36-inch tracks. So same capacity, it's just whatever option you want for wheels. Now, coming around the back here, we have even more tractors. This one is a 8RT 340. Now this has narrow tracks on it, so this would be probably a good spraying tractor, maybe like root crop farming. There's a potato farmer, I think over there, actually a sugar beet farmer over there. He was looking to buy this, so I might have to sell that to him. This is one of the few non-John Deere or Kinsey piece of equipment here. This is a Fendt 1162 Vario MT. Now this is pretty much a John Deere 9RT, or the Fendt version at least. It's got wide tracks on it. It's got a 2-ton front weight, so pretty well weighted down. Got more weight in the tracks. It's got a full, let's go around the back. It's got a full 3-point heavy duty drawbar on the back. So this would be, again, probably a really good tillage tractor, maybe a grain cart tractor. Now here are some of my favorite tractors on the lot. You got an 8110. This one's got Firestone duals in the back. It's got, I think this is a 05 model, because it's got the older fender signals. I think it's an 05. I'll have to look. but this is used. It's got about 1,200 hours on it, so pretty low hours actually. It's got, I think, 1,200 pounds of front weights on the front, so same hour as front weights. Kind of cool. But it's got Green Star. It's got everything you need. Probably a good planting tractor. Maybe tillage as well. You got full 3-point PTO, drawbar, everything. Now here is kind of the bigger brother of this tractor. This is an 8310. So this has got 1,200 pounds of front weights, Firestone duals with weights on them. Same model year actually with the old signals. This one's got, I think, 2,500 hours on it. It's a little bit higher hours than this one, but still kind of low. It does have Green Star. Probably, this would actually make, I think, a really good planting tractor. Probably even a better tillage tractor than that one, just for the power boost. Now right here is another 8110. This one doesn't have duals, just the weights. It's got a front loader on it. No Green Star. This is kind of more of just a chore tractor, not too much of a field work. I mean, maybe you could do like lime spreading with it. Now we've also got two 6Rs back here. This one is a 175 and this one's a 215. So this one, I think the original owner of this used it for planting. So it's got row crop duals, Green Star. This one has the front loader mount for it. So, I mean, it does have Green Star. You could use it for like tillage maybe, or maybe pulling wagons would be good for it too. It's got floater tires on it, so probably wouldn't be too good for planting, but you got the 3-point drawbar, PTO, same with that one. Now back here is some of our harvesting equipment. We do have to get the corn headers out of the shed, but right here we have a 45-foot John Deere grain head, and here's a 35-foot one. I do need to get a header trailer for this, but this one's already got a trailer, so I have 2 headers. I do have 3 corn headers in the shed I need to get out, but back here is just kind of all the dealers' trailers. This Trail Tech's been very nice, so these all unfold, so it's a really nice wide trailer. We do have the Load King drop deck, very nice, and this trailer actually goes on the 3500 Ram. Pretty nice. It's got a tilt deck, very nice for some of the smaller tractors. Now here is some of our planting equipment. Now this probably has to get put away soon, but right here we have a John Deere 1775 NT. So these are your row crops like corn and soybeans. Same with this Kinsey here. This is a 4905 blue drive. Now they both have liquid fertilizer attachments. I think the John Deere is a little hard to see, but the Kinsey's got that. The only really other big difference is the attachment. This one hooks up via 3-point, and this one's got the big drawbar hookup. Now around here, you probably saw it when I was pulling into the lot, but we have 2 nice little compact tractors. These are just 3Rs. This one's got a front loader. They both have mower decks. This one's kind of the more heavy duty one. It's got a heavy hitch, they call it. So you can hook up hitches there. There is one with a gooseneck option where it's got like a little tower and a little gooseneck hitch on it. I think that'd be pretty cool. We can get one of those down here at some point. So that is the whole lot. That's everything we have out here. Now let me show you what we have inside. Just opening up the door here. This is the dealership's Peterbilt 379. This has been a really great truck. It's got the beacon lights on it, back rack, 5th wheel, pretty standard. Now this has a Cat 3406 engine in it. Very reliable, got a lot of power. It's pretty cool. Now here is our combine options. So these do have to get out of here real quick. We've got this big hydraulic door, works nice, but I'll show you what we got. So right here, the first one, this is a S780. Now this is pretty much brand new. It's got 50 separator hours on it, and I think only about 70 engine hours. So pretty much brand new combine. It is expensive, it does have the duals. It's got you can see the folding spout back there and the folding grain tank. Now here is actually the smallest combine we have. This is a S760. It's got Michelin floaters in the front. Now it does have the rigid auger, but that's fine. You don't need too big of a header for this combine. That 35 footer out there fits decently well with this, but it does have the folding grain tank, so you got that pretty good capacity. Now this is the big one here. This is the S790. It's got 30-inch tracks on the front. It's got a 28-foot auger. It does have a hopper extension on the folding grain tank, so this thing has a ton of capacity. We did get a brand new chopping board on the back. This one can really spread the straw out wide. Now we did have to do some tuning up to the S760. We had to get brand new air filters in it, had to change some parts out, so we got the ladder down at the back. This combine's still getting worked on. I think it's actually done. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so this combine's done. I can get that folded up now. But back here are our corn heads. So first off, we have a John Deere 16-row folding corn head. This one's pretty expensive, and it would probably go on the 790. And if you're buying that 790, you've got some money. So this would be what it goes with. And then we have two Gearinghoff 12-row folding headers. So these are a little bit smaller, a little bit cheaper. They would fit pretty well in the 780. The 760 could probably work with that, I think. And then the Kubota skid steer, that's just for the dealership. We use that to kind of just move pallets around and stuff like that. I'm going to get the big hydraulic door opened, and then we can get these moved out of here. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Get this thing fired up. There we go. I think we can just drive right out of here. I have to be kind of careful I don't hit anything. Just watch the mirrors. Oh yeah, alright, we're good. I believe the boss told me just to place them like this, kind of in a line. Not sure if we're gonna have enough room though. We'll have to see. Alright, we got the door closed on the back of the 760. I'm gonna get this rolled out of here. Just make sure we don't hit anything. And yeah, so this actually I'm gonna put this next to the auger wagon. Alright, and now the fun one, the 790. Alright, let's get this fired up. There we go. I'm just gonna get this out of here. Oh yeah, this is pretty wide too. So this does have the hopper extension, so I have to make sure I don't unfold it until I'm... Alright, we're good. Gotta make sure I don't unfold it under the door. So you can see this does have these small Demco hopper extensions on it. Just gives you a few more extra bushel capacity. But that looks pretty good right there. The boss told me just to line them up right in front. So I don't know if he wants me to maybe eventually move them right here, because I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for the truck to get the trailers and stuff. But we'll see. And actually we do need to put the corn headers out. So I'm just gonna take the 760, get this backed up and turned around. I'm just gonna use that to move the headers. There we go, that works well. This shop, it's a 80 by 120, so it's got enough room, at least for just storing stuff over the year. But I think those planters might have to go somewhere else. They could fit in here, but if we put a bunch of tractors in here over the winter, we're not gonna have enough space at all. I can now get turned around. It's kind of a tight lot. We might have to expand at some point. But I'm gonna get the other Gearinghoff header out. Now this one we can drop right here. That looks good. Now, this combine can't run the 16-row head, but it should be able to lift it up. The whole combine's kind of leaning forward. Yeah, I'm not quite sure the 760 can run this. It's a little big. Even for the 780 might struggle. Alright, get that folded back up. Have that sit there. Gonna lower it down. Alright, that looks good. So yeah, we've got all the headers lined up. The grain headers are supposed to stay back there. We just don't really have that much space out front. We probably could get a 35-foot right here, but for now they're just going to stay back there. Alright, there we go. That is all three combines lined up. It'd be cool if we can get an X9 down here, but I don't think John Deere's supplying any to this dealership yet. Who knows, maybe we'll get an X9 later. But I think that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and hey, I'll see you in the next one.